Hello, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I'm here with a couple of Kyanite crystals who have been singing for us, and I'm excited to share a little bit about what I've been hearing from them. For those of you, I'll start by introducing myself. For those of you who don't know who I am a crystal whisperer, and which means that I talk to stones and they talk to me. And I am chief cook and bottle washer at songofstones.com. And that's enough about me, because I'm really excited to start sharing with you about these kyanite crystals and what they had to share with me about friendship and how that relates to working with crystals. So Kyanite started singing a little while back. I was sharing a light log post about something else about crystals, and one of the crystals I spoke about was kyanite. And as soon as I said the name kyanite, something just sparked in me. I just felt something. And kyanite's always been a favorite of mine, and I think I am most in love with the name. Just saying it. It's kind of like saying chocolate or love. It just sparks something in me. So as soon as I said the name kyanite, I had to stop what I was doing and go and pick one up. And I found several, and I realized that one of them was a perfect third in a trio that was coming together for something else magical, which I may share at another time. But for now, I understood that was a big part of the reason that I was hearing Kyanite sing, that it was to be a part of this trio. But there was also something more. I just needed its presence around me. And I started by carrying the blue one, and then I was inspired to harmonize it with an orange one. They're both kyanite crystals. Orange kyanite and blue kyanite are so different. But then I could say that about blue kyanite with itself, because in and of itself it's so different. This piece happens to be a small gemmy piece, but typically when you think of kyanite, you think of long blades that are very flaky. And when you hold kyanite in your hands, you get the flakes of mica, I believe it is, all over your fingers. And it's got this silvery sheen and sparkle. It's just lovely. The one that I was carrying with me was this one with this orange kyanite. There was another one as well, but for today I just thought I'd focus on these guys. And these are the ones that I was carrying with me this morning when I went for my forest walk, and when I got a big piece of what I want to share with you. So I started this morning thinking about friendship. And I didn't know at the time that it was connected to the kyanite crystals. I was just thinking about the different kinds of friendships that I have in my life and have had in my life. The friends that I speak to on an everyday basis, and the friends that, come into my life every once in a while, and the friends that I can count on for anything. And then the friends that are just so fun to be around, but are not necessarily the ones that I'm going to call on to help me when I'm in trouble or when I need something. And I'm not going to say that one type of friendship is better than the other. We need all kinds of friendships in our lives. But we're going to have different experiences with each of those types of friends. The friends that are soul connections. And it doesn't matter how often we see them. These are the people that get us at the deepest level, that we can be with, and we don't have to say anything, we don't have to do anything. We just enjoy each other's company. The friends that when we start talking, they know exactly what we're saying. We don't have to explain ourselves. Just the friends that when we're with them, we feel nourished at a deep, deep level. And so, what does that have to do with crystals? I'm going to tell you, we can have different relationships with the crystals, just like we have different relationships with friends. We can connect with crystals for fun, for surface level healing, for their beauty, for their energy. And then we can take it further. We can connect on a deeper level. We can get to know them, get to know where they come from, get to know how they developed, how they grow, what other crystals they grow together with. And then we can go deeper, and we can look at their color. We can look at their appearance and how are they translucent or chatoyant or reflective, strong or soft. And then we can let go of all that stuff, all the physical stuff, and really feel. Just feel how we are when we're with them. Just notice what thoughts come into our minds, what sensations come into our bodies, and how our heart feels. And I invite you to do that, with your crystals, play with them and see what happens when you work with them on the different levels. When you have different expectations from them, and sometimes when you have no expectations, when you just show up without wanting anything, without needing anything. And then just see what happens. And kyanite crystals are a beautiful place to start. It doesn't have to be kyanite. You can work with any crystals. But kyanite are coming forward at this moment to show us this exploration into relationship. they've come forward before to talk about trust and truth. And when I started connecting with Kyanite, a lot of things came up for me. And I think that's why they invited me to connect with the orange Kyanite as well. The blue helped me help the truth rise up, and the orange helped with the emotional side of that. I don't want to say trauma because it's a little overused at the moment, but the feelings, the deep, hard feelings that come up, the orange can soften those, can soothe those. So that's why I suggest playing with Kyanite if you're going on this kind of exploration. Especially if you're going on an exploration into yourself, into the truth that is sitting inside you that's wanting to come out. And that's one of the things I'm going to speak about today in our Sunday Sparkle, because Kyanite gave me an exercise, if you want to call it that, on how to explore that. So that's going to be in the Sunday Sparkle, and I invite you to sign up for the emails if you haven't already signed up, and check out the message that's coming to you today about that. And I'll also explore a little bit more about what we talked about here in today's light log post, and you can find that on the Song of Stones website at www.songofstones.com, and I will have links in below the video as well if you want to check that out. So I thank you for listening and for your presence and for your engagement. And I look forward to connecting with you again next time. But for now, I send you lots of love and many, many blessings.